All right, hey guys, this is Kyle,
And Brandon.
and we are your Gaijin friends talking about Terrace House. So today's episode is number 37.
Yep.
The title of the episode is Another Terrace.
Another Terrace. Oh, actually, I don't remember the title at all. That makes sense.
Right, yeah. So, first of all, this whole episode basically takes place in Kyoto.
Yep.
So, as a resident of Kyoto,
Kyotoite.
since I've lived a Kyotoite, I'm not, I guess I'm a Kyotoite, yeah. Since I've lived here for, 4 years, it was very weird seeing them in Kyoto and at Kyoto Tower and station.
Yeah.
So it was kind of a weird feeling, but it was cool. So any overall impressions on your end, Brandon?
I guess we could start with the title now that I noticed the title, because the other terrace is no terrace.
That's funny.
When he said that in the show, I was
true.
like, where is the terrace? But I understand. He's trying to make a joke about it.
That could be hard to translate even.
Well,
yeah.
terrace is like balcony or patio or overlooking
Sure.
place. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway.
Yeah, that's fine.
The first thing I noticed was that Sean and Vivi were missing entirely from the episode.
They were in the first minute.
Yeah.
Just saying oh, have fun.
Yeah.
So I guess the whole double date situation, and it's not even over now.
Right.
But I mean, that is all the meat of the episode. So there's a lot there. The first thing I noticed was, well, first of all, Kai.
Yep.
He's kind of having a hard time, having second thoughts.
Yeah.
About whether he should go to Kyoto with them, partially because, he doesn't have money.
Yeah.
He doesn't feel confident in his comedy, which he wants to be his career. Right. So he has some legitimate concerns. But it feels like Shacho is pushing so hard.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, from my perspective, it seems like he's pushing just completely for his own purposes.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I think
he wants to go so badly. So
right. I think if Kai said he wasn't gonna go, then Hana's not gonna go, and if Hana's not going, Yume probably won't go, and then everything kind of falls apart. So Kai is kind of the one holding everybody together. Yeah, Shacho very kindly says he'll pay for everything. It's kind of for him anyway, but that I'm sure it's a very expensive trip, so it's a nice thing.
Yeah. Well, especially with the places he's choosing to go, it's really expensive places, which is probably part of his
plan
appeal. Yeah. But I don't know. So it felt a little pushy, but
yeah.
I think that's the theme of the episode.
Yeah. Actually, one of the most interesting things about the entire episode was right at the beginning for me. When after him and Kai decided that he was going to pay for everything, Kai's going to go, he called everybody into the room, and from downstairs he just yelled, Yume, Hana. That was weird for me. Because
how so?
As an English speaker, that is something I might say, but I don't remember hearing a Japanese speaker say first name only with no kind of what are they called, titles? Like Yume-san or Yume-chan or whatever.
Right.
Just Yume, Hana. Felt weird.
Yeah, that did sound kind of foreign.
And then they started...
But I mean,
they joked about it too at the table, right? Oh, are you calling your daughters or...
to dinner?
Yeah.
Brandon, dinner's ready.
Well, yeah, in English, everybody says Brandon, but yeah.
Right. But even the tone is
Yeah.
kind of funny. But just summoning them.
Mhm.
But anyway, so I guess they go on this trip to Kyoto, take the bullet train down, arrive at Kyoto Station, and they head off to the aquarium. So it seems like a pretty cool place, I guess. Pretty magical, romantic. But Kai really seems down.
Yeah.
Kind of maybe in Japanese, like tension ga hikui.
Oh yeah.
Might say he seems down, or it seems like he's not enjoying himself.
Yeah, it's pretty spaced out.
Mm-hmm. I feel like Kai was starting to open up a little bit, but then Hana like really put everything on the table. She just like said exactly how she was feeling, in very concrete terms.
Are you talking about when they
So I
went
felt
back to
that
the
was-
room?
Right,
Oh, okay.
right. So it's kind of jumping around a bit, but she, like, for someone so young, I was kind of surprised at how like Zubadi, like how like completely honest and clear she was being.
Yeah.
But I think maybe for Kai, he's probably thinking like maybe he doesn't want to say exactly the words he has in his mind because he doesn't want to be rude
Mhm.
or. And although like when they were talking, it seemed like in my mind, I'm like, oh, okay, they're not gonna actually date now.
Yeah.
What did it feel like to you? Is that what you?
Yeah, I thought it's possible. It's possible they might just like lay all the cards on the table and then say, let's give it a shot. But what he said and what she said didn't really match. It was very different. So he said he wanted somebody to lean on, to like makasetai.
Yeah, like at least in Japanese, it sounded like he's like, I want someone to do everything for
Yeah,
me.
that's what it sounded like. The English translation
Which
was
is-
also very similar. He said someone to lean on, which is maybe a little less strong, but
Someone to lean on and like do everything for me sounds like very different. than,
yeah, I
like
think
nuance.
so. Yeah,
Someone to lean on is just someone who's there when you need
Yeah.
them, but not like I want someone to like take care of everything for me.
right.
I don't know. I felt weird about that comment. I was like, who wants to do that for you?
Yeah, like there's like most of the girls in the world gone. Yeah, Hana said that she wanted somebody to like give her motivation nishitai person. So
Right.
mixing my languages here together. So I totally agree with her on that point. And then what she said to Kai, I also agree with. So I think she made a good decision.
So yeah, I mean, I was thinking, oh, maybe this is gonna get really awkward if both potential couples end up like fizzling out and like nobody wants to be together. But all right, was there anything else prior to them Shacho and Yume going to Kyoto Tower? Anything before that you wanted to talk about?
Yeah, still on the same topic with Hana and Kai. I feel really sorry for Kai because she has no idea that he was going to cancel the whole trip because he's worried about his life and about money. And then Shacho told him, like, don't worry about it. I'll pay for everything. It's fine. And so nobody knew Shacho was paying except Kai. So Kai went knowing that Shacho's going to take care of it. And then Kai said he's going to pay him back at some point in the future, right? Maybe it's a joke, maybe it's not, but that's what Shacho asked, right? So Hana had Hana and Yume both, this misconception that Kai is just freeloading off of Shacho and not even trying to pay when actually they don't know that he knows. It's kind of sad.
Right. Okay, that's kind of jumping to the end of the episode, but when they're in the bath together.
Yeah.
But yeah, totally. I feel bad for I mean, he seems like a nice guy.
Yeah.
Did you get that joke?
He was like a nice guy. Jeez.
Jeez
Like
Louise.
subliminal messaging.
Yeah. But yeah, I totally feel bad for that guy. Because I mean, like, he has no way to say this, like, at the time, like, when they're paying or something. Like, he can't be like, just so you guys know, he said he'd pay for everything.
Yeah. Actually, if it was me, I would have said something right at the beginning though. Like, because Shacho said, pay me back sometime in the future, right? So if Kai had said,
Uh-huh.
like, okay, so, like, thanks for paying for stuff. I'll get you back, like we talked about. Then
Mm-hmm.
maybe the girls would realize, oh, they've already talked about this. At least there's like some kind of information out there.
Maybe. I don't know. I still feel that like that would be like, oh, he's trying to like broadcast this to
Maybe,
us.
but it might be
Our
necessary.
show,
And
but
seems like it was necessary. He should have done something.
yeah, maybe.
So
Yeah.
I'm happy he didn't fake
But
trying
yeah,
to pay. Because that would have been really weird.
yeah, that would kind of. I mean, maybe he could have been like, so are you sure it's okay? Like maybe something
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
that's
Like
true.
that could be, but it still might be seen as like just acting. But
Maybe.
in any case, let's move on to the when they kind of separate, and I think Shacho's trying to, as an excuse, he's trying to make time for Hana and Kaida have some alone time, but he really wants to like make his move on Yume, I think.
For sure, yeah.
So he takes her up to Kyoto Tower. We've got the night view.
Mhm.
Everything's in place.
All alone.
Uh-huh. And then he's like, 綺麗だね。夢がね。It's so beautiful. Yeah, it's so nice. I mean you. It's like such a a lame
those
line. But you would say that, right?
those lines work so well on somebody you're already together with, like your wife or long-term girlfriend or something. Because
Maybe as like
as a
joke.
joke, she'd still be happy, and it's a joke and it's funny. But like, it doesn't work to try to find somebody new. I would never. As a joke, yes. As a serious comment, no.
Yeah, I kind of had shivers down my spine at that point.
As soon as he said, "It's so beautiful," the way he worded it, like "kirane" with no subject, and he's like looking at her, I knew, oh, he's going for it.
Yeah,
That's funny.
he's taken like all the strategies out of his book and like, all right, this one will work for sure. So at that point, it was still like, oh, what like a lame guy.
Yeah.
But very soon after that, close your eyes, look at me. Like he's so pushy.
Yeah.
Like I was getting like really rapey vibes. Like
I don't think he's a bad guy.
I was
He's just very
so
persistent.
uncomfortable.
So he did lie to her
But
though,
I don't know.
because he said, "I won't do anything." So
What do you mean?
like she said, "You're gonna do something weird, right?" Like, 変なことするから is what she said. And then he said, "No, I won't." And definitely he's going to try to kiss her, right? She knows he is going to. He knows he's going to.
No, I won't. No, I won't do anything. I just want you to close your eyes
Yeah.
so I can look at
Yeah.
you.
Close your eyes,
Even that's
turn
creepy.
towards me. I'm not going to do anything. That's bullshit for sure. But
It was just, and like in his line, like, Christmas no toki ni shitai jan.
yeah.
Like we kissed at Christmas. Like, and he kept repeating it. So it's just like
So actually,
very creepy.
at the very, very beginning, I thought like, oh, this guy. But one thing I started to not like about Yume was how she played it off too. She's just saying, "Oh, hazakashi, hazakashi." I'm not a big fan of that. So eventually, he kept asking her and asking her and asking her, and he asked her why, or she asked him why, and he said, "Because I want to kiss you," right? Finally.
Mm-hmm.
And then she said, "No," kind of. Finally.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. That whole like kincho suru kara, kincho suru hazakashi.
So you just mean like, instead of actually saying what she feels and just like straight up
Yeah.
like, I don't want that right now, she's like deflecting
Yeah, so I feel like it's really smart on her part. She still keeps him interested, but she doesn't have to do anything. It's kind of evil.
It's kind of cheap.
Cheap. I don't know. It's evil. It's smart. Very cunning, you might say.
Uh-huh.
So for
Uh-huh.
all you Japanese people, cunning is different in English. She is not cheating on any kind of test. But yeah,
Correct.
yeah, so I feel like she's giving him some misleading vibes by
Sure,
saying
sure.
緊張するから恥ずかしい. Like if she just said no, I told because she actually told him earlier she doesn't want to. So she
Mhm.
just said, "No, I told you I don't want to kiss you." It would have
Mhm.
been all happiness. And he could have been
Right,
like,
right.
"Okay, sorry, I won't do that."
Mhm. Yeah, I mean, I do think he is like super, super
He is
pushy and
very
like very like going and but yeah, it is true she is kind of sending mixed
for
messages
sure.
cuz like earlier on they're like holding
Yep.
hands. It didn't seem like there's any aversion to that. It didn't seem like she cared at all. So maybe from a guy's perspective, it's like, oh, okay, she likes me.
Yeah.
You know, it's a green light.
So yeah, he's definitely wearing the purple sunglasses. No, what is that? What is it? Rose tinted glasses. All right. He's got
I
beer
guess
goggles
so.
on.
Beer
Yeah.
goggles. I
But
think that's
it's
incorrect. But
incorrect.
anyway.
Yeah, when they came back from the aquarium, when they sat down to watch the dolphins, and they asked him why you late, and he said like ichi ichi shite kara, and she laughed and she's like, no, no, we were just taking our time. So like those kind of
Hmm.
jokes,
Hmm.
like I feel like she should be a little bit more upset about it if she's not actually happy about it.
Right, right. Even just so that he ends up actually stopping
Yeah,
or like holds back a
a
little bit
little bit.
instead of going full steam ahead. Hmm. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. And then so after this whole situation, um, they get into the girls want to go into the bath.
Yep.
And then there's some other creepy comments from
Yeah, it's
Shacho,
too much.
like don't drain the water.
So don't drain the water is a normal thing to say if he said it one time. And if it wasn't
Exactly.
him. If Kai had said it.
Did you watch the commentary this
I
time?
did.
Okay, because yeah, the guy mentioned that
Yeah.
like if you say it one time as a joke, it's fine, it's funny, but any more than that, and it's just weird and stupid.
Yeah. In Japan they often don't drain the tub. So that's
Hmm.
normal.
If it's your family,
Yeah.
I think is the thing.
Whatever. There's two people in the tub anyway, and there's two more people going in. Doesn't matter. But
I don't know. They could be like, well, it's creepy.
maybe, yeah. But like it's not like the water is gonna smell like them or anything. Like anybody who I don't know, if you're interested in that kind of stuff, I'm sorry, but that's weird for me. It's just water. It's dirty water.
Yeah, but I mean, for him to insist
Yeah. That was weird.
is worse.
Yeah, I
For
agree.
sure.
Yeah, he said it like what, 4 times, 5 times?
Yeah, yeah. And then when they're deciding like sleeping
Same
arrangements,
thing with Hana.
super pushy.
Yeah.
Like first of all, they're not even officially
Yeah.
dating any of them, and they're already like deciding, okay, girl guy, yeah, baby, yeah, baby, and it's just creepy, like to push these girls to like guilt trip them.
Yeah. So actually, it's kind of interesting because the first time he said it, I didn't feel like anything weird. So they said they were thinking about moving the beds to a different room, and he was like, "Whatever, just stay here." And that's actually something that I would definitely say also. Like, who cares? Doesn't matter.
Hmm.
But
Right.
when he started like pushing, like, "Yeah, you should because whatever," and then they said they're gonna do their makeup, and he's like, "Oh, we're going for a walk." So actually, I don't know if they are going for a walk or not. Kai might have been surprised by that. It's off screen, right? But
True, true.
I kind of imagined that he just made it up on the spot, and Kai was like, "Oh, yeah, we're going for a walk." I think that would have been
Yeah,
funny.
he seemed like he was kind of laughing, so it could be
Could
that,
be, could be.
but I don't know. He just doesn't like. read the mood. Like
I
what do
think
we
so,
say?
yeah.
He's he's
You can't
so
pick
either
up on
KY
clues.
or yeah, you can't pick up. You can't
Take the hint.
get the clue. Take the
Yeah.
hint. That's what
Pick
I
up
was
on
thinking.
clues
He
too.
can't take
Take
the
the
hint.
hint.
Yeah. So I figured, oh, when the guys are in the bath, then they'll probably sneak off,
Yeah.
and they ended up doing that. So that was kind of funny.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if they'd stay or not, but yeah, it's pretty funny. They finally just agreed. Okay, we'll stay here. And the guys go in the bath and they move everything. That's funny.
Yeah, I was quite uncomfortable during this episode. Like for the second half of it,
Yeah.
I was just like crawling in my skin. Just I don't know.
You know, all the weird, uncomfortable bits came from like Shacho, I think. Is where all the uncomfortable parts come from. Yeah.
Where else would it have come from?
I was just thinking, like, because it's Kai and Hana, but there's nothing
Uh-huh.
uncomfortable between those two. They're very open. They had a very straight conversation. Everything's not good, but it's like good. They understand each other. Whereas Yume and Shacho are just like, they don't talk about anything. Shacho has his mindset on her, and I don't know what she's thinking about. It's just all over
now
the
that
place.
you mention it, they have no conversation.
Never.
It's just like all trying to make moves.
Yep. And her trying to avoid them, but still give him the hint that she wants him to try anyway.
Right. Yeah.
Kai and Shacho's conversation about putting the lip balm on was hilarious. I thought that was funny.
That was all jokes.
Yeah, it's all
right?
jokes. Yeah,
I hope so.
that's what Kai's next.
Part of me is like, maybe he really does think that
No,
he should have
there's
put
no way.
lip on the girl.
But no, I think Kai's next stand-up comedy scene or skit should be about that lip balm, because that could be funny.
He should just, yeah. Probably won't be. Yeah, I don't know. Like, part of me thinks Kai is in some like dark space right now.
He is for sure. Yeah.
That I don't know how he can translate that to a comedy routine without like scaring people. You know what I mean? So, well, it'll be interesting to see if he does kind of rebound from it. And
True. So I told you I watched the commentary today, right? So earlier in the episode, Yamachan made some jokes about the Shinkansen and how fast it was going.
I wrote that down in my notebook.
Me too.
Oh, how fast it was going?
How fast it was coming
didn't
is
say
actually
that
what he
in the-
said.
Oh, that was just the translation.
Yeah.
He didn't say that.
No, I can guess that's what he means. Well, yeah, he said data, right?
What?
He was talking about like data or something.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay.
What I was thinking was, maybe I just like didn't catch it, but one thing he said was about Shacho, like he was so excited to go on this trip that like he had a boner at
Yeah, he said that. Yeah.
Shinkansen ticket office, and I was just like, that's
Yeah, he said he had a
hilarious.
boner by
That's so
Gifu, right? Halfway there.
Oh, I didn't catch that.
Oh.
So I don't know if it's a translation thing or.
Oh, yeah, I think it's like
He
one of the
just
Gifu
doubled up on the
stations.
boner
He had a boner
comments.
like half. No, he had a boner at the station, and then Gifu he was data, and then I think you asked him like, "Nothing got data." Then everybody was like, kind of like, So that was funny.
Right.
You don't really hear that kind of dirty humor in Japanese TV, so that's very common over here. So
Yeah, I was kind of shocked hearing it. Like that's kind of going past the line a little
yeah,
bit.
funny.
But
At the end of the episode, I watched the commentary as well. You're welcome.
thank you.
So they were talking about Shacho and his personality and how he's very direct, straightforward, honest. He's not actually super direct. He's very aggressive, but not actually aggressive or not direct about it. He's like he beats around the bush in a very aggressive way. It's like Kind of strange.
That really brought some images to mind. I bet no Japanese person knows what we're laughing about.
Okay, we should leave it in.
We will.
Okay.
Continue.
So I think it was you that was talking about it. I don't remember who said that, but they said like soyuto nakanaka inai. And that also kind of surprised me because like his behavior is not normal, but aggressive people or very straightforward, direct people is very common here. So it's interesting hearing that kind of person doesn't really exist, where actually that's the common thing over here in Western culture.
In Canada.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, now that you mention it, that's quite true.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So also you said that usually
every time you say
you
like, I didn't say anything.
You said that. Trust me.
All right, go ahead.
So when they were talking about, again, Shacho, since he's the topic of every conversation,
sure,
he tries really, really, really hard to try to get Yume. And you said that guys usually don't try that hard. And that was an interesting comment. Because
it's all like social kudanse.
No, yeah, maybe, but I was thinking guys usually try hard. Isn't that normal?
I mean, yeah, they generally have to.
Right.
That's the whole thing about being a guy.
You gotta try your best, yeah. So I don't know, maybe in Japan they don't. I don't know. That's different, but it was a weird comment to hear because I know I usually have to try pretty hard, so I don't know. I can't imagine giving up right away.
Mm-hmm. Right, yeah. I can't imagine you giving up right away anyway. Either, rather.
I don't agree with Shacho's methods, but I'm happy that he's trying hard. Kai obviously isn't, but
maybe not.
He's
okay, and lastly, what I would like to ask you about is Kai and Shacho, of course, they shared a bath together at the Airbnb, maybe. I don't know what it is exactly, but I mean, in Japan, it's not so weird, I think, but would you do that? Like, if we were staying in a place together, would you have a bath with me? Is what I want to ask.
It sounds really weird. If we were in Canada.
Why are you laughing so hard?
Would you want to have a bath with
question.
Me? If we were staying together, would you want to have a bath? I never imagined you say that to me.
Okay, what if we were at your apartment and I stayed over? Would you have a bath with me?
Okay.
Or a shower?
Shower, no. And okay, let me just collect myself here. So you did stay at my home, and we did not have baths together.
Definitely not.
Okay. Collecting myself. Okay. So, here in Canada, we don't have big baths to share, right? So a bathtub is usually made for one person, not for two. But
I'm just imagining because Canadian bathtubs are very low.
Yeah, they're low and small.
So you're like sitting there, and it's just like certain things are floating on top of the water.
Yeah, we'd be touching each other for sure.
Oh,
but
dear.
yeah, in Japan, a lot of baths are meant for sharing, right? Like that bath is fairly large. Two of them are sitting in there. So if it was in Japan, it was that kind of bath, I'm totally okay. I've been in onsens with friends, not that small, but I've been in an onsen together with friends.
If it was a huge place, it would be much less weird to me. But I mean, like in that small of a bath, to me, it's weird personally.
Yeah,
I guess because I didn't grow up with it. But
I also didn't grow up with it, but I've been in that situation a few times in Japan, so I kind of gotten used to it. Not with two, But I've been in a very
Yeah, that's kind of like the thing for me. Like,
yeah.
it would just feel weird to me. If it's 3 guys, it's
Yeah, I've done it with 3. I've done it with 2 guys, but in a bigger size bath. A little bit bigger.
I'm just thinking about taking this one phrase and cutting it.
Turning it into a meme. If we're famous, that's gonna become a meme for sure.
Oh boy.
But no, I have gone into the onsen with one other guy before.
Mm-hmm.
How the hot spring was set up was like men on one side. Oh, it's always men on one side, women on the other side. But it was like really small and narrow. Oh fuck, whatever. Screw that whole topic.
I think we're laughing too much.
And everything
All
is an
right.
innuendos. Small and narrow, kind of long.
In whose endo?
There's only seats on one side, so we sat beside each other. So it wasn't as weird. But
Right.
yeah, no,
Okay.
I would be okay going to the bath with you, Kyle.
Okay. I mean,
but not in
I'm
Canada.
not, but no, definitely not in Canada.
No, these bathtubs are too
What
small.
if we were wearing bathing suits?
It's too small.
Okay,
Two
okay,
adults
good.
don't usually fit into a bathtub.
I'm really happy with your answer.
Okay.
Okay, so for today's question, we would like to ask you: are you comfortable having a bath with another guy?
I already told you,
or
no.
another girl.
I'm
Not
just
you.
kidding.
I'm asking the people out
Just
there.
joking.
Come on, get off my. All right, so that's it for today, guys. Thanks for listening. Let us know your thoughts on the episode on Instagram or the YouTube. And yeah, any last words, Brandon?
I know we'll probably be doing this for each new Terrace episode, so come back and check us each week. And yeah, please let us know what you think is going to happen if you agree with us.
All right.
Yep.
Peace out.
See you guys next time.
Adios.
Adios.